We are brain geeks. Welcome to another challenging general knowledge quiz. It has 30 rounds and interesting information after each round. Enjoy the quiz and comment below your score. Before we start, please subscribe for more exciting episodes. Are you ready? Let's play. Round 1. Which is the largest desert in the world? Arctic Desert, Gobi Desert, or Sahara Desert? Yes, it's the Arctic Desert. Well done. It was a tricky one. Despite being covered in ice and snow, the Arctic Desert is incredibly dry, receiving less than 250 millimeters of rain a year, which is why it is considered a desert. What is the capital city of Canada? Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal? Ottawa. Ottawa was chosen as the capital of Canada by Queen Victoria in 1857, and it was originally called Bytown, named for Colonel John By, the engineer who oversaw the construction of the Rideau Canal. What currency is used in Japan? Yuan, or yen? Yen. The yen is the third most traded currency in the foreign exchange market, after the United States dollar and the euro. It is also widely used as a third reserve currency after the US dollar and the euro. Which continent is the largest by land area? Africa, Asia, or Europe? Asia. Asia, the largest continent by land area, covers approximately 44,579,000 square kilometers, 17,212,048 square miles. It is also the most populous continent, home to over 60% of the global population. Which country's flag is not rectangular or square? Bhutan, Afghanistan, or Nepal? It's Nepal. Nepal's flag is not rectangular. It consists of two triangular shapes. Which organ in the human body produces bile? Liver, pancreas, or gallbladder? Yes, it's liver. Great job. The liver produces bile, a digestive fluid that helps break down fats. Which country is the largest producer of coffee in the world? Brazil, Haiti, or Mexico? Brazil. Brazil has held its first place position as the world's largest coffee producer for over 150 years, producing nearly 40% of the world's coffee supply, which amounts to an average of 2.68 million metric tons of coffee annually. Which chess piece can only move diagonally? Rook, knight, or bishop? The bishop is the chess piece that can only move diagonally on the board. Which singer is known as the Queen of Pop? Beyoncé, Madonna, or Rihanna? Madonna is known as the Queen of Pop for her influence on the pop music scene. Round 10. Which branch of mathematics deals with shapes and angles? Algebra, calculus, or geometry? Geometry. Well done. Euclid, a great mathematician and teacher, earned the title of the father of geometry. In 300 BC, he wrote theories and developed the elements, conceptualizing 465 theorems and proofs with diagrammatic representations. Which city in the world spans two continents? Moscow, Istanbul, or Cairo? Istanbul. Istanbul is a city that spans two continents, Europe and Asia, separated by the Bosporus Strait. What is the name of Newton's first law of motion? Law of inertia, law of gravity, or law of action? Newton's first law of motion is often called the law of inertia. Which superhero is also called Caped Crusader? Superman, Batman, or Spider-Man? It's Batman. Batman, also known as the Caped Crusader and the Dark Knight, has been an iconic figure in the world of superheroes for over 80 years. Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2020? Parasite, Joker, or 1917? Parasite. This South Korean film made history by becoming the first non-English language film to win the prestigious award. What imaginary line passes through Earth's north and south poles? Prime meridian, equator, or axis? The axis. Well done. It was a tricky one. The Earth's axis tilts from the perpendicular at an angle of approximately 23.5 degrees, which is why we experience seasons. This axis is fundamental to the Earth's rotation and its effect on its climate and geography. Who is the author of the Harry Potter series? Tolkien, Martin, or Rowling? J.K. Rowling. In addition to her literary achievements, J.K. Rowling is known for her philanthropic work. She is the founder and president of Lumos, an international children's charity. Which planet is the second smallest in the solar system? Mars, Venus, or Mercury? Mars is the second smallest planet in the solar system, after Mercury. Which sport is played on a court with a net and a shuttlecock? Tennis, badminton, or table tennis? Badminton. Kudos. You are nailing it. Badminton is a sport played on a court divided by a net, using a shuttlecock. Which musical instrument has 47 strings and 7 pedals? Harp, piano, or violin? The harp is a musical instrument with 47 strings and 7 pedals. Round 20. Which is the second highest mountain in the world? Broad Peak, Nanga Parbat, or K2? K2. K2, the world's second highest mountain at 8,611 meters, lies on the Pakistan-China border in the Karakoram Range. Known as the Savage Mountain for its perilous ascent, it was first summited in 1954. Which element has the highest atomic number on the periodic table? Uranium, oganesson, or osmium? Oganesson has the highest atomic number, 118, on the periodic table. Which musical genre originated in New Orleans, Indiana, the early 20th century? Blues, jazz, or rock? Jazz. Jazz originated in New Orleans and is characterized by improvisation and syncopation. Which country is the only to border both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans? South Africa, Australia, or India? South Africa. South Africa is the only country bordering both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The southernmost point of Africa, Cape Agulhas, is the official geographic divide between the two oceans. What is the largest bone in the human body? Tibia, radius, or femur? Yes, it's the femur. Well done. The femur is the largest bone in the human body, located in the thigh. Who wrote the classic novel Frankenstein? Edgar Allan Poe, H.G. Wells, or Mary Shelley? Mary Shelley is the author of the classic novel Frankenstein. What is the phobia that means fear of spiders? Arachnophobia, acrophobia, or claustrophobia? Arachnophobia is the fear of spiders and other arachnids. What process turns a solid into a gas without passing through a liquid state? Sublimation, condensation, or evaporation. Sublimation is a phase transition where a substance transitions directly from a solid to a gas, skipping the liquid phase. This process is harnessed in various applications, including producing inkjet dyes and toners. Which country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? China, Brazil, or Japan? Brazil hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. What is the smallest prime number? 1, 2, or 3? A prime number is a number that has exactly two factors, 1 and the number itself. Since 2 has only these two factors, it is the smallest prime number. Last round. What scale is used to measure the spiciness of peppers? Hedonic scale, Kelvin scale, or the Scoville scale? The Scoville scale measures the spiciness or heat of peppers and other spicy foods. X. Wilbur Scoville invented the Scoville organoleptic test in 1912. It starts at 0 with a mild bell pepper and climbs to a fiery 3.2 million with pepper. And that's it for this quiz. Thank you for watching. Pick your next challenge and subscribe for upcoming episodes.